YouTube is a great community, especially for content creators such as myself. Not only do I get to meet other fellow creators, but I get to reach the people that I'm trying to talk to, which is primarily the African American or Pan-African pro-Black community. And for other communities, despite your preference of topics, you can also reach the people you're trying to talk to. If it's political, you can go left-leaning or you can be on the right-leaning. But the thing that you must understand is that YouTube is very left-leaning, okay? It's the truth. So is Facebook, TikTok, some of the other platforms out there that deal in the social media content game. And while you can say certain things and YouTube will allow you to be more expressive about your ideas, there are rules to this game and you got to follow them to stay on the platform. Now, one of the things I have noticed, YouTube will allow you to say anything against Black people all the time. You will never get demonetized for that, especially if it's just about Black people in general and not Black women in particular. Here's an example of FreshFit making fun of Black people and nothing happens to them.
Hold on, pause right. This nigga right here is funny. He's funny, this nigga.
I don't condone this N-word.
Shut up, you Albanian fat. Keep running the clip, you train. No, keep running the clip. Who's that weird nigga that can't speak? Who's that? He Black as hell. Bate man. Yeah, let's keep going.
Or maybe this clip of Candace Owens saying something about Black people and nothing happens to her.
It's a broken culture, it's a broken society, and hip hop is hurting things. But I also want to talk to you about something I've realized, even if Black Americans are aware and know their history, right? And you can get Black conservatives who understand the history much more, who understand, the ills of the left and what the left has done. But still in that regard, they bring to the conservative side the same bad habits that I was hoping Black conservatives would be abandoning. And what I'm talking about, number one, is conflict resolution. Black Americans do not know how to resolve basic conflicts. Everything has to turn into a fight. I hate you forever. You got to draw lines. It's like you're this gang or that gang. And you still see it happening in politics.
So I think we pretty much understand the fact that if you're talking about Black people on YouTube, it's pretty much okay. It's less okay if it's Black women, but the Black community, it's open season. Talk about them, nothing will happen to your platform. But it's not until you start going after other people that YouTube will really care about what you have to say. And this is what happened when FreshFit started dealing in conspiracy theories. They started dealing in other things that were outside of the Black scope. Again, disrespecting non-Black women. And it resulted in them losing their monetization. Do you remember this?
It sucks, guys. It really does suck. Fortunately, we made some moves, etc. And we kind of knew that the type of content that we make, for us to be able to give you this content, we have to.
It comes at a cost.
It comes at a cost, dude.
And it won't be here forever.
Yeah. And
we know that going
Fresh
into it.
always said this. Enjoy us while you can.
Yeah. They thought we was capping, man.
Yeah.
They thought it was a joke.
And we made moves on the side knowing that this could potentially happen. And guys, the channel has been kicked off the YouTube partner program. Just keep it straight with
If you look right now, you can't even super chat or
you can't even super chat right now.
Yep.
So this is the beginning of the end of this era.
So we are in trolling chat. So
yeah. So you literally can't. Yeah, man. So it's so basically we're gonna figure out what's going on because we don't even really know all the details. We're working with YouTube to try to come to a middle ground and work together and figure this out.
Of course you do. We all remember it because it was just a few weeks ago. And Candace Owens is one of those people who likes to push the envelope. I guess talking about Black people is not good enough for her. She wants to go after protected groups. And this has already happened to her in the past, as Common Sense on Social YouTube channel has discussed that Candace Owens has been demonetized before on certain videos for talking about the trans community.
So I saw this in another article. I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was MSNBC that was reporting this, or Yahoo News, but they linked it back to this other channel this other platform called The Street. It's like a blog. And basically they were saying that Candace Owens was demonetized So then I went ahead and I researched some more, and I saw on NBC.com, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put the article up here. But basically they're stating that Candace Owens got demonetized, okay, because of her comments regarding transgenders and actually like misgendering them. So for those of you that don't know, misgendering is basically saying like if this is a transgender woman, this is a trans woman, Candace will call that person, like let's use Caitlyn as an example. Caitlyn is a transgender woman. She will call Caitlyn Bruce. She will call Caitlyn he instead of saying she, okay?
That was 3 months ago. But September 15th, 2023, the Daily Wire's Candace Owens was suspended from YouTube over anti-LGBTQ hate. Now, again, this was called out by Daily Wire host Michael Knowles. It was made, public. And this guy says, YouTube, you see, hates us. And he also says this, sad music with this vague, some are calling them tyrannical guidelines, and their proclivity to censor conservative voices has once again banned my friend Candace, prohibiting for posting or appearing on any of the Daily Wire's YouTube channels. This should not come as a shock at this point. Everyone here at the Daily Wire has been in YouTube jail for one reason or another. And then, according to Media Matters, she's a spokesperson from YouTube. This person from YouTube says, sad music. We issued a strike to Candace Owens' podcast channel for violating our hate speech policy, which prohibits content promoting hatred against protected individuals or group, including LGBTQ plus community. Now, I just want to talk about this. I really don't deal with the LGBTQ. It's something that I don't even deal with here in Africa because it's non-existent. And my issue is not even with them. I'm here to talk to the black community. And I don't think one of our biggest issues is the LGBTQ because we've always had those individuals in our community. But the problem with Candace Owens, and I'm going to tell you, and the problem with Fresh and Fit, they think that they're honorary white people. That's what they believe. Now, again, I know that whites can lose monetization, but because she feels like she has the ability to say whatever she wants to say because she's a woman and a black woman and she can do it on these platforms, she's going to find herself missing out on millions of dollars, not only for her, but from the Daily Wire. And again, if you want to talk about, the LGBTQ, and as they said, misgenders, like I said, and if it's somebody that I believe is a sexuality or a gender that I don't know and I can't confirm what that is, I will just call that person or that individual that person or that individual. I'm not going to go and try to say something about that person, like that person is a transgender and they want to be called a man. I'm not going to call them, well, that person was born a woman, so I'm going to call that person a woman. And the reality is that I don't like to deal with that in the first place, but that's what YouTube's laws are against misgendering. So again, the thing is, I want the black community to understand is what can we learn from this? This is why black unity is so important, because these people will know not to disrespect people that have influence and power. But for those people that they feel they don't have any influence and power, they will continue to disrespect us. They will continue to do that all the time. And us as black people, we really need to get with the program and stop letting people disrespect our community and get on the same level as these other groups are. And like, they're not taking their stuff, and so she wouldn't either. So we should not either. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all of you to subscribe to the bell. We're out.